This is a mock dorm room at the Naval Academy. They all literally look exactly like this. Normally there's 3 to a room. This is literally the only thing that you have private for 4 years is this, we call it the con locker, the confidential locker. It's the only lock that you have in the place. All this stuff is arranged how it's supposed to be arranged, kind of with the shirts flush against the wall here, the socks with the smiley face up. Not, you don't want frowny socks, smiley face. Show you're happy. And then you have the rifle. Everyone has a M1 rifle that's used for marching, and that's locked up as well. You don't want to leave your rifle unlocked. That leads to a bad day at the Naval Academy for you. My mom told me a long time ago that it was 8th grade when I told her that I wanted to go to the Naval Academy. We're standing here in front of T Court, Tecumseh Court, and their Brigade of Midshipmen, which is the name of the student body. The brigade is forming up for new meal formation, which occurs every day at 12:05 before lunch. So I've actually never seen this formation. I've been in it a bunch and did that for 4 years, but I've never actually come and stood here in Tecumseh Court and watched the formation from T Court. So it's kind of fun for me to see the whole deal again and be on the outside looking in. After my freshman year of high school, I got a tour of the Naval Academy. After that tour, I just fell in love with it. Fell in love with the honor, courage, commitment, the ideals, the tradition, and everything that the place stood for, and that was the only school I wanted to go to. In fact, it's actually the only school I applied to. Just coming back here and getting to see it, and they're starting to play the Marine Corps hymn and the Navy hymn as you march in, and that kind of gives you a little bit of goosebumps too as you kind of hear that, and takes you back to being in school here. It was the right school for me. It's not the right school for everybody, but it was the right school for me, and I really loved all 4 years of it. I'd do it all over again. Maybe not plebe summer boot camp, but as far as the school and just even the extra stuff that goes with it, I really enjoyed it.
Relive the glory days.
Yeah. The way you create memories in life is with shared experiences with others, and that's how you really create connection and good relationships. So I got to create a lot of that through the Naval Academy and the Navy. I don't know how to do that. You guys sit down. Who's in charge? I'm not in charge. It was just a bunch of 18, 22-year-olds eating lunch down there, but you know, in 6 to 8 months for the seniors, they're going to be in the fleet, and they're going to be active duty officers in the Navy and Marine Corps, and so it's a different deal. You know, it's not college. It's a 4-year academic institution, but there's obviously a lot more going on. So we're just walking into Memorial Hall here. This is basically kind of what it says. It's a memorial for all the alumni of the Naval Academy who have given their lives fighting for our country. A couple of guys who died over in Iraq and Afghanistan, a Marine and a SEAL written on there. A couple of athletes too, a good wrestler and an All-American lacrosse player. We knew each other because we were all kind of athletes and stuck together a little bit. It kind of hits home when you see people that you used to see at school and you kind of see them on the wall here as having given their lives for our country. Sometimes I really don't even know how special it is to have graduated from the Naval Academy. Sometimes I don't think that we as a whole in the military have a feeling of how special it can be. And I think that's because you're just here to do what you're here to do. All the people that we kind of dub as heroes, they don't think of themselves as heroes. They just did what they were ordered to do and what needed to be done at the time. And I think that most people under those kind of circumstances would generally do the same thing. It's always fun to kind of hear how special it is from people and whatnot and kind of remember that perspective and kind of look back on it.